Well, hello everyone. This is going to be another gear video here, and if you've seen my last video of the Glock 81 field or survival knife, then you know that I'm into outdoors, and knives and stuff like that. So yeah, so I hope you guys will enjoy this video. And I did get some footage of me batoning with this blade and also chopping at some pine wood, and here is one of the samples that I have from the Glock 81. So works pretty good, and I'll be uploading that footage hopefully very soon. It's actually on my brother's camera, so I'll try to get that from him and upload it as soon as possible. But for now, let's get into the e-tools here. So here we go. We have two e-tools. This one is the Ames e-tool. This one is a Reproduction from the surplus store that's around the street from me. But anyway, this one, I got this one for around $12, I believe it was. And here we go. Let me open it up. It's just like a basic generic e-tool shovel. It does have some rust on it because I've been using this one a lot, and I only have this one for about a year, and it already has rust on it. Yeah, so this one I used at the beach, the snow, and camping, so that's why you see a lot of wear around it. And I have beaten the lock mechanism because this thing jams, and I'm gonna let you know if you guys are planning on getting one of these and you end up buying a Reproduction or a Replica and you use it very hard I guess it depends on the brand. If you have a generic one like this one, then it might jam on you also. But if you do have one that's like this and it has jammed, let me know what you did to it. Did you throw it away? Did you keep it? For me, I'm planning on welding this together so it could be a fixed blade here, or shovel, whatever you want to call it, spade. So yeah, it has. I gotta oil this thing up too. So this one, the Ames e-tool, I got this one off of eBay. Just got it yesterday, and this one I got it for around $27, just under 30. So it's pretty good. And this one here is stiff, and it is used, so to me I didn't really mind very much, because I've heard a lot of good things about the Ames e-tool, and it is mil-spec. So here, let me show you the stamps here. I'm not sure if this is a replica or not, but to me, I would assume that it is the real thing because of the stamps, and also too because of the way oops, let me get that. Oh, there we go. Just the way that it works and everything, and how it's really heavy duty. It's stiff as a board. And I tried opening this a couple times when I first opened the package, and it was tough, really tough. The handle is the easiest part to open, but if you're not used to having a stiff e-tool or entrenching shovel, because I'm used to this one, because like I said, I had this for about a year now, and this thing easy to open, really easy to open. And when I got this one here, because before I got it, I watched a few videos of this shovel, and there were a lot of good reviews of this, but they did say that there were fakes, like I said, reproductions, replicas, stuff like that. But this one seems to be a real legit one, because even on their description on eBay they said that this was an actual mil-spec e-tool, and it does have a sharpened blade on it. But then, of course, how do I know it's real? They could have done that. Well, they left the crud on there. And I actually cleaned most of it off from the front, but I left some just on the back so I could show you guys. And it does have some good wear and tear on it, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. But the thing is that if this was a replica, I don't think, in my opinion, I wouldn't believe that a replica would be as heavy duty as this one is, and really stiff, this one too. It took me a while to get this thing open all the way. But after some practice, it gets a little easier every time. But when I compare this one to this one, because this is obviously a reproduction, replica, fake, and when you compare the both, because I used to have another one, actually my dad used to have another one, like this one, but it was from Coleman, and I don't believe that one jammed up before, but I do know that it was easy to open and close, just like this one, but a little stiffer, like it wasn't all loose and everything. And I don't believe it rattled either, but still, I mean, the looks of it, when you compare this one to this one, I mean, I saw many pictures of the real thing, and this is obviously, I mean, in my opinion, a real one. But if you guys, you know, think different, then let me know in the comments below. Let me know if this one is a legit e-tool. And if not, I mean, it's alright. I mean, like I said, it's heavy duty. I mean, you could feel it on this one, and it feels really stiff too. I mean, on the they say like on the digit right here, the 2 digits here are for the year. So this one's 87, and for a shovel, it comes from 1987. I mean, it's pretty good still. And I didn't lock it yet, so it's a little rattly right now. But when I tightened it up, let me see, then you don't hear anything, which is a good thing. And I don't think any replica or fake can actually do this, especially a used one. So that's why I believe this is a real one. So I could be wrong, but if not, let me know. So yeah, like I said, I'm comparing these two together, so let's see what these both can do. Now, before I go on with the comparing and testing video, I just wanted to show you guys the case that I got the Ames e-tool in, and there it is. It's the clamps here are still good, but I have to try to pry them open so that I can put this on my belt, test that out in my next video for these. But it looks pretty good. I mean, it feels good. This one, the date on it says 1985, so it's a couple years behind from the e-tool, because that one says 87, 85, so maybe they just found them together, and that's how they sell them, or, you know, I don't know. But like I said earlier, let me know what you guys think of it. Is this one legit or not? Like I said, 2 years apart from the shovel and the holster. But I mean, I don't think that makes a big difference, really. To me, if it's a good shovel, it's good. If it's real, I mean, that's great. I mean, I know that means that it's a good shovel. It'll last me a long time. And if it is real, from 1987, still good now, then that's great. But anyway, let me get on to the video and show you guys what these both can do against each other. So what I'm going to do here, as you can see, I got my pine sample that I got from the snow. This is from Big Bear, and I chopped the logs up with the Glock 81, and yeah, so I'm gonna use this in my testing video for the shovels, and I'm gonna use both sides. I'm gonna try to cut them, both serrations, then chop them up. See what the more flat side can do. And this one is not sharpened. It's still the same, well, nearly the same way, since I kind of beat it up a little from when I bought it, but it's still be the same. But anyway, I think I mentioned earlier that this thing likes to jam up, so I mean, if you see all that rust there, that's probably one of the reasons why, which I could always use WD-40 for it. But after the video, I'm thinking about welding this one together to be a fixed shovel instead of a trifold, but we'll see how that works. But let me tighten this up because it's jammed up right now, and yeah, let's get into the chopping. So I finally got this thing tightened up, but it still rattles, so that might be a problem, may not. But let's test this out, see what the saw or the serrated part can do on this, the replica, or the reproduction, or whatever you want to call it. But oh, kind of got on the table here, but alright, so it's right here. Alright, so, let's see here. There we go. So, it didn't do too much. But, let's see what the Ames tool could do. Alright, so here's the Ames 1987 E tool. Tightened it all the way. No rattle whatsoever. And, yeah, so that's a good thing. Can't hear a thing. Silent. Silent the better. So, here's the replica right here. So, I guess I can start off next to it right here. So, let's see what it can do. Alright, so, they both didn't really get too far, but I guess maybe because, bad handling, but, anyway, right here, it looks like that they both are just about, well, I guess this one looks more of a wide cut than this one does, but it looks like, from the looks of it, looks like this one got, the Ames tool got a little more deeper than this one did. Just a little. So, let's get on to the next test. So now we have to test out the, this part right here. I'm not sure if, this is supposed to be another serrated part or not, but we'll see how this works. Yeah, this is a little awkward to hold like this. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna do it like that. So, it looks like it just did some scratches to it, nothing too much. But, there we go. Yeah, this is it. That's what the corner edge did. I'm not sure what the purpose of that part is for. I mean, I have to do some more research for you guys for that, but if you know what, you know, each part is for and everything and how that works, let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, let me get onto the Ames tool now. Well, here's the Ames E tool. This one has more of an edge on it, as you can see, than that one, so we'll see how that works. And since this one's stiff when locked, I mean, even if when it's unlocked, it still feels stiff, but at least I know that I can have a good grip on the shovel and everything. So, let's see what it can do. So I'm just going to do it like that. See what we can do. I think I did it about 6 times. So, one more time. And let's get a close-up. Alright. Okay, so let me focus that in. There we go. Now this one actually got into the wood. As for the... where is it at? There it is. For the other one, that's it, right here. Compared to that. So let me draw a line here, and this will be the replica side, this will be the real side. Real side. So here we go, got the line drawn out. I know the Ames tool has more of a side than this one, but at least it'll give it a, you know, so that you can tell the difference between which is which. Alrighty, so let's test out the chopping ability of this side. Now I don't think that this side has more of any purpose than, you know, the main sides here, but I think this is more for the digging part on the front side, so I'll make another video with these two shovels digging and everything, so yep, let's get on to the chopping. Alright, 3, 2, 1. So I believe that was 7 hits. I could be wrong, I'll have to do that, but as you can see here, those are some good dents. I mean, they're just the same size as, where is it at? There it is. As the corner saw from the Ames tool. But it doesn't look like anything was being chopped away. It's more like being dented. So, let's see how the Ames tool handles with the chopping ability. Chopping ability testing with the Ames tool. Let's see how it handles, and start from right here. Like I said, I believe it was 7 hits, so let's see that. Hopefully I won't drop off my fingers from this. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so let's check it out. See what it did. So it looks like that it kind of did the same thing with the denting, but it looks more like he gave more of like a chopping indent in there than the Reproduction did. I mean, I'll leave the judging to you guys. I mean, I'll just state my own opinion of what it looks like to me. But let's see, you know, what you guys think of this. Who do you think is the winner? And I actually have another piece of wood that I did, you know, test on earlier. It's thinner than this, a lot thinner, but right here, let's see which side. Oh yeah, so this side was the Reproduction side, and then this side was the Ames tool side. So I guess, I mean, the size of the wood, it does, you know, depend, you know, but it's a thinner piece of wood. Ames tool did more damage. This is a bigger piece of wood, and it looks like, or did it, oh, there it is. Yeah, it looks like the Ames tool still did a little bit more damage than the Reproduction. Just to me, that's what it looks like. So let me mark them up so that we can find it easily without trying to look for it. Alright. So here we go, I marked them up. So on this side is the chop side, right here, for the Ames E-tool. The mini saw, that's what I'm going to call it, right here. Here's the label for Ames tool. The saw, the main saw, right here. Alright, Replica E-tool, the main saw right here. Mini saw, that little marker there, and the chopping part right there. And so we have our little, you know, timetable here, or whatever you want to call it. So, who do you think's the winner? I mean, let me know in the comments. Then later on in the end of the video, I will state my opinion on who's the winner. And yeah, then you guys comment and what you guys, you know, from what you see, who do you say is the winner? Replica or Ames? With both of these tools side by side, let's do a functionality test. So I'll fold these guys up and let's see how they hold up, you know, let's see, like, how should we do this? So basically, I'll fold them up, open back up, try to tighten them, and see which one is, you know, I'll try to do it like probably under 10 seconds. I'll time it and everything, and yeah, let's see how they hold up in 10 seconds. Alright, starting off with the Replica E-tool, and start it. Let me get my watch real quick. Alright, got my G-Shock here, and I will start the timer, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Alright, 10 seconds is up, and let's see how it lasted. Alright, so this thing did not tighten all the way, as you can see. Still rattling. And, yeah. As you can see. If you are in an emergency situation, say you're in a car wreck or maybe out camping and you need to defend yourself from an animal, stuff like that, this probably wouldn't be the best option. Alrighty, so now it's the Ames E-tool's turn. So let's clear this up here. Let me see how to clear this. There we go. Clear it out, as you can see there. Now on the other one, it did go to 15 seconds, but as you saw there, it probably needed a lot more time to load up, which usually I would say 10 seconds is good enough to get that shovel out if you're a holster, backpack, or whatever you have. And yeah, so anyway, let's get on to the Ames tool. And now if you saw me trying to open this up earlier, it was a little difficult to pull out the spade out, but we'll see how we could do it under 10 seconds. Alright, ready in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I went to 13 seconds. It's a little under from the Replica tool, but let's see how it turned out. Alright, so seems to be held up pretty good. And as you saw, I was kind of rushing it too, so yeah, seems to have held up better than this. Yeah, I mean, well, don't slide. Stop. Alright. Yeah, there's this. Yeah, which one do you guys think is better? Alright, let me get this out. So, do you guys think the Ames E-tool is better, or the Replica? For my opinion, I'm going for the Ames E-tool. I'm going for that one, definitely, because I mean, looking at this one, I didn't really get enough time to, you know, tighten it all the way. And as you saw, it took a long time to get this thing to tighten up. And look at that, it still has a lot of play in it. I mean, of course, I've used and abused it, you know, over the year, but this one is from 87. 2014, so that's like a little over a year now. 2014, 87. Which one has held up the most? Which one is more? Oh, sorry about that. So which one is more heavy duty? 2014. Don't fall. 1987. You guys comment below. Tell me which ones you think is better, and I will make another video using these in dirt and see how long they can hold up before collapsing on themselves. Alright, so yeah. Alright guys, so I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and if you want me to make more videos like this, comparing gear and stuff like that, I do have trekking poles, which I will be using them in a video and see how much they can hold up. And I also have a few other things too as well, and I'll make some videos of them. So, like I said earlier, comment below, see which one you think won. Tell me, or actually tell me what you think, which one won. And, you know, if you guys are looking for one, I would highly suggest this one right here over surplus stuff. And tell me if you believe this is a legitimate Ames E-tool. I mean, yeah, it does have the stamps on them, so I would assume that this is a real one, and especially since you saw how it... Oops, I'm getting a little clumsy today, but anyway, yeah, you guys saw on the video, you know, which one held up the most, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, stay tuned for more, guys. Again, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and you all have a great day.